is Crystal with Pineapple Papers, and it is the first Saturday of the month. That means it is May I Scraplift You. Now, for the month of January, I am also trying to play along with Baby Got Scraps. And I pulled a few things from my scrap bin. So with Baby Got Scraps, you can only use one 12 by 12 pattern paper, and everything else has to be scraps. So fun fact, I didn't use a 12 by 12 piece of paper. So in my scrap bin, I had this mixed media paper. It is the Up, Up, and Away stencil from Scrapping Reflections. And I used, I think, some silver Meggy Blethen paste. And when I did it, I decided I was only going to cut out a circle and use the circle on my layout initially. So I had this piece left over. And I'm like, yeah, I think I'll definitely use that. I didn't know if I was going to use it with the circle or if I was just going to trim down the paper and use the mixed media portion. Well, when I saw it, it reminded me of a layout that Amber had done. This was actually for last Sketch Sunday when she was up here, and I just loved it. And I was like, you know what? I am going to scrap lift her. So I'm super excited. She is getting back in her craft room after almost 2 years and getting some absolutely stunning, amazing layouts done. So hers has a circle in the middle and then her photos in the middle. Now my circle is much smaller, so I am going to put my photo down in the lower right-hand corner. Now hers was about travel, and mine's kind of about travel too, so I thought that was fun. She's got quite a few airplanes you see there, so it goes well with my airplanes. And this is a picture that my son's girlfriend took when he did his night flight to our international airport. So he's in a little plane and he had to land at a big international airport, which was a little scary, but very cool. So she took a picture of the city and posted it. So that is what the photo is. Now I did take 2 scraps from my scrap bin and matted the photo in a red and then in a black. And then I also backed my mixed media paper with a scrap as well. So that's just kind of a red and white polka dot. And then I started with kind of my bin of extra embellishments. Like, you know, when you only have like a few pieces left and you don't want to put them back in the package. So I put them in a bin. And so I was like, you know what, it's really good. I'm trying to use my scraps. It would be a good idea to reach for this little bin on my desk first as well. So I did pull out several things. That little button with the heart that says I love you, that phrase behind the scenes, the feather is also from there. And funny enough, that feather is the same pattern paper as the one that I backed my photo in. So that worked out good. There was also a ticket and that little mustache clip. And I think everything else, then I went into kind of my travel embellishments, and I tried to pull out things that were very plain themed, even though I did put a truck on there and the truck says special delivery, and I just thought it was kind of funny. So Even though there's lots and lots of airplane items, that truck does actually stay there. So I'm going to take a little bit of time and try to organize all of these fun things into kind of this circle area. So while I do that, I will remind you that everybody who is playing with May I Scraplift You will be linked down below, as well as I will have a link to Amber's Instagram so you can see the beautiful pages that she has made and will be making in the future because she is getting back into scrapbooking. So she's making some time this year and I actually got to scrapbook with her in person, and then later I got to scrap with her kind of on like Zoom. So that was super exciting. So there will definitely be more of that. So I have everything kind of placed in the area that I want it. Everything is glued down. And I was just looking for a couple of final pieces. I found this Bramble Fox perspective. It says see the world and it has airplanes. And I thought, well, that's just perfect. And so I'm going to peel off the protective coating of that. And I'm going to use my Nuvo Deluxe adhesive and I'm going to put that right on the photo. And then I'm going to create a couple of little dollops of glue in my circle. And I'm going to add some Spiegel Mom Scraps sequins. These are Inky Dinky Doo. I don't think they're new, but like I said, I think I got these on Black Friday, so they may still be in the shop. I'm not exactly sure. So I use my crystal katana to pick it up and place it in the little bit of glue. And then on the other side, it has a little metal piece. And that's what I push it down with. And then I did find this little chipboard piece and I was like, oh, it's the perfect color. It's going to fit right there. So I'm going to go ahead and add that. And this layout is going to be done. So if you have any questions, please leave them down below. I have a couple of close-ups for you. Again, make sure you check out the description box below. Give everybody some love. See who they are lifting today. We do this on the second Saturday of the month. And so remember to wear your crown, and we'll see you next month for another scrap lift. Bye.